What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video. Y'all already know what time it is. Time to get into the review of Beginning After End, Chapter 95. And my man, we got a lot to discuss. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop holding y'all. Let's get into the video. Alright, so before we get into it, y'all already know what the deal is. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Also, I want to take your support even further for the channel. Patreon link is in the description below. Also, join the Taco Game membership right down there. That join button. Go ahead and hit that. Join. It's lit. Content in there. Sign up right now. Don't wait any longer. I don't know what you're waiting for. Anyway, go ahead and join that. But anyway, let's get into the video. So, alright. So it's the aftermath. We already know what the aftermath is about. Arthur whooping Jice's ass in I guess it was like a little mock battle type scrimmage thing, so it wasn't like too heavy. He got up, left after Arthur bodied him. So we leave from there, talking to Kathleen, pretty much discussing with her and Feifei about things they could have did differently in order to take Geist out. But of course, you know, we had to do it anyway. We let Kathleen know it was like, yo, the reason why you probably lost was because you forgot all about your defense after you're trying to finish everything with a spell. You went too hard on the offensive and didn't think about what would happen if that attack didn't work. So you end up losing there due to lack of judgment as far as putting up a defensive wall after, you know, you did that major attack. At first, we were kind of scared because we didn't know exactly how she would think, but she ended up agreeing, which is really good. I'm glad she didn't take it like extremely hard or extremely personal, that Arthur came up and pretty much saved the day as far as how she goes. So I'm really happy about that. Feifei still thinks Arthur is his rival, which he isn't, but he's, like I said before, he's like the keeper of this series. You think the MC is your rival when he's really not. You're probably going to try to become Hokage when you're really not on that level, bro. So, but it's still a nice joke character, and you know, it's nice to play around with and a laugh. Y'all know how it be. But anyway, so we're going to our next class. But while we're walking to our next class, before we even get to all that stuff, because that's a lot of stuff in and of itself, we did get a brief thought from Arthur. Like, he was kind of upset that he wasn't able to finish Geist off with just his wind attribute, and that he had to use a little more force than what he wanted to. So he realized that he still needs a lot of work on his wind and earth attributes, of course, which is why I pretty much thought why he chose to go with his wind and earth attributes when registering for the academy, because he does need to work on his wind attribute. He does need to work on his earth attribute. As far as fire and water, he's pretty much mastered those. He's already advanced to lightning from the fire. He's already advanced to ice from the water. Of course, wind, you got to advance to sound, and earth, you got to advance to magma. So he needs to get those other two up to be proficient in every aspect he can. We already know his sword skills are on point, well, or at least getting close to where he was previously in his old life. So that's not really a bother as far as his sword point. But anyway, enough about that. We know what he needs to do. He knows what he needs to do. And that's all that matters, that he recognizes that he still has a lot of work to do on that front. Now, getting to our next class, the basics of artifice, and we meet a brand new character. Emily, I think her name was Emily Clarkson or Emily Waskin. Emily Waskin. Okay, so Emily Waskin. She's cute, you know, she's cute. She's not going to make it nowhere into the harem of Arthur, but like I said in a reaction, by the way, if you haven't seen my reaction, definitely go check that out and come back to the review. So pretty much, she's not going to make it anywhere in the harem. She's not going to make it past Kathleen or Tess or nobody like that, but it's nice to have somebody else on our side, especially when things get tough. So pretty much, this Emily chick, she's a fucking genius. Let's be real. She's the one that made the projector display that was used when all the kings of their respective territories gave their speech when addressing the Cathan about the union of all races and how the new continent is discovered. That whole projection display, she created that, and she's only 12 years old at this point. So which begs me to kind of think, how old was this girl when she created that shit? Like, she's a bona fide genius. And I said in my reaction that I can definitely see her being a part of the squad, and not as for like a love interest, but definitely for like, she will be Arthur's Gideon. How Gideon is probably like the King's, main guy as far as creating things. She will be our main person of contact as far as when we need artifacts created, or dimension rings, or armor, swords, anything to that nature. She will be our go-to in the future, if not right now, because now that we know she's a genius, I'm pretty sure Arthur is going to try to use that to his advantage, even though he's not that kind of guy to be trying to manipulate her. But I can see her, asking her for favors, and she'll be willing to do them because low-key she likes him. And I don't know, and I don't really think she likes him in the sense of, that, he's cute. I'm pretty sure she finds him attractive, but I think it's more she's just really interested in him and want to get to know more about him, and like, just what is his deal? How is he so strong at the age he is? How is he able to do all of these things? And now when news spreads about Arthur potentially becoming a professor at Cyrus Academy, I'm pretty sure she's going to be even more interested. But getting into that, before we get into the whole professor thing, because that shit blew my fucking mind, we have a brand new teacher. And of course, it's probably who you expect is Gideon. Now, apparently Gideon is trying to make it seem like he had no idea Arthur was going to be in his class. Like, seriously, bro, we not stupid. We know good and damn well either you chose to be a professor of this class because you knew I was in it, or you were the professor in this class and you knew I was going to this school and you made it to where I could partake in your class. It's either one or the other. Either way, you had a hand in us being around each other for the rest of the school year. So, and pretty much Gideon just took the whole goddamn class bragging on all of his accomplishments, not teaching the kids a goddamn thing. Hopefully this is not going to be a common thing because the students are going to get bored, and I'm pretty sure Goodsky or somebody else is going to come in and be like, bruh, can you please stop already, please? Like this is getting ridiculous. We get it. You're great. You're amazing. You invented so many things. You created so many things. You're the best we've ever seen thus far. But this girl, Emily Watson, she's going to be better than you one day. So you might want to take her under your wing. That's just me. Now to the big thing. So we get this bird, Avian, flies through the class and everything like that. And of course, Sylvia's like, who is this fucking bird? I don't like this bird. This bird is dangerous. Get the fuck off my daddy. So that's how Sylvia feels about Avian, which I think the bird's name is Avian. If it's not Avian, definitely correct me in the comment section below because I do not remember the bird's name. I'll have to look that up after the review. But anyway, pretty much the bird comes in, lands on Arthur's shoulder, and pretty much that's just a summon for Arthur to go to Goodsky's office because she wants to see him and talk to him about whatever it is she wants to talk about. Now, as we're making our way to the office, we're seeing Kathleen coming out of the office, so we don't know exactly what happened there. It looks like in the panel she was a bit upset on whatever her and Goodsky talked about. But then again, as we know, Kathleen doesn't really show a lot of emotion, so she might not have been upset, just probably Kathleen being Kathleen, just an emotional roller coaster, I guess. An emotionless roller coaster, I should probably say. But moving on, we step into the office. We see Goodsky sitting there. Avian, aka the owl, flies off, lands somewhere. And Goodsky tells Arthur to take a seat. And we're just staring at each other. And Arthur's like, okay, look, if this is about the fight with the professor, I only did it because he was picking on other kids. And she was like, no, I didn't call you here about that. Honestly, I can care less about what happened with you and the professor. So then she's just sitting there smiling. And me and everybody else like, bro, what are you smiling for? Why are we here? What is the deal with everything? So we're sitting there looking. And Arthur's like, okay, seriously, why am I here? And she finally spills the beans like, I would like for you to be the professor or intern professor of the practical mana manipulation class. So what does this mean, people? What does this mean? This can mean a few things. Either one, just was fired. Either two, just has been suspended, pending evaluation on what Goodsky wants to do with him. or 3, just so embarrassed right now that he took a vacation and he was like, look, I'm gonna come back later. Arthur whooped my ass in front of the whole school. And I don't want to be here at this moment. I need a vacation, early vacation. So the fact that Goodsky is like, yo, do you want to be the intern professor? Bro, I swear. Look, we know Arthur is trying to stay low-key. We know this. We know he's trying to stay low-key. He's not really trying to get, too famous in the school, which is too late for that. Once you beat the professor, that pretty much propelled you to an astronomical height and level of a person in this school as far as influence and everything like that. Influence, powers, so forth and so forth. Now you're going to be a professor on your first year. Your first year in the school, your first year meeting all these people. I really don't know what to feel about this. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know if this is a good thing, a bad thing, or a happy thing, sad thing. I don't really know what or how to feel about this. It's crazy, man. It's just crazy. Like, all these things are happening at one time. Arthur hasn't even had a chance to catch his breath, and yet now he's already being offered his first, I don't know if it's like an internship or full-time job. I don't know what's going to happen. Is he going to get paid? Is he just going to get more special treatment by doing this for Goodsky? Or like, first of all, what is her plan? What is she trying to accomplish by giving Arthur all of this power within the school, all of this responsibility? Is it just because she's very intrigued with him? We already know she likes him. We already know she's fascinated with how powerful he is at such a young age, and that he's a quadra elemental mage. We already know all of these things, but seriously, what is her true intentions with Arthur? Is Goodsky the one that is from the other continent and has been sending information over? I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I'm just throwing out random crackpot theories right now because I really don't know what is the deal with Goodsky and her obsession with Arthur. Like I said, I get it. I get why she would be interested in him. Anybody who knew Arthur, especially as a kid like she did, would probably be the same way. But I feel like you're just putting so much on this man. You're giving this man so much power. There has to be some other kind of motive that you have. It just has to be. And I can't figure it out at this moment, but it has to be some other kind of motive that you have as far as giving this man this much power, especially his first year, when this man is just trying to make his way through, fill everything out before even potentially thinking about making a big splash within the school. And I just have not figured out what is her reason yet for doing so. Hopefully you guys do. If you read the light novel, please don't spoil anyone in the comment section, especially me, because I don't want to know. I want to sit here and continue looking like a goddamn idiot trying to guess what's going to happen. So please allow me to continue looking like an idiot trying to guess what's going to happen. But that's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Want to take support even further? Patreon link is in the description below. Also join the Taco Game membership again. Go ahead and join that down there. And let me know what you guys thought about the chapter. What grade would you give it on a scale of 8 out of 10? Personally, I would give it a 9 out of 10 just for the ending alone. As far as the bombshell that Goodsky dropped on us, also give it a 9 because of the new character, Emily Waskin, is absolutely a fucking genius. By the way, she's a fucking genius. She's only 12. She created this big ass projection that was incredible, because I thought that was something Gideon made, but it turned out it was this little, she probably wasn't even 12 when she made that. So that's also amazing. So I give it a 9 out of 10 just for the progression of the story, the new character who is a fucking genius, and this bombshell that Goodsky dropped on us after that. So I give it about a 9 out of 10 just for that. But you want to keep up with me, Discord link is in the description below. Also follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Those are also in the description below. And until next time, I'm JD. I'm out. Peace, y'all. Oh, Begin After End podcast Tuesday. 9 o'clock, 9:30 ish, somewhere around there. I'm gonna be on time. Anyway, peace.